In this video, we are going to look at one of the most exciting GameFi projects that I've found this year. This project is called Bad Mad Robots and its linked cryptocurrency is called Metal. And this isn't one of those rubbish GameFi computer games that we are used to seeing where the graphics look like something from an 80s Atari computer. Bad Mad Robots is a game that looks like it will truly excite fans. And in this video, we are going to look at the game, the team behind it, the partnerships and the roadmap for the project, and most importantly for us as investors, the price potential for the cryptocurrency Metal. So this project launched last year and was originally called Drunk Robot, but then the name was changed and they rebranded to Bad Mad Robot. This is a shooting game that doesn't take itself too seriously. So the premise of the game is that in the not too distant future, robots have completely replaced humans in a whole range of tasks. However, like any other technology, robots tend to break down and malfunction. Some suffer from technical breakdowns like rust and wear, while others experience software errors leading to glitches and crazy behavior. The defective robots are sent off to the largest robo dump in the country on the outskirts of a big city. Over time, as the number of exiles increased, the robots start banding together and creating their own communities. The different specializations of the robots allowed them to repair each other and build simple hideout. What was recently just junk started banding together for raids on the city in search of useful parts or an extra can of metal, and that's where the metal cryptocurrency comes in, by the way. Constant attacks from the robots eventually annoyed the residents of the city, and the people moved to safer places, leaving the city to the robot gangs and the clans. The robots managed to completely take over the abandoned city, which is now known as Lost Machines. Now it's time to start fighting each other and figure out which is the scariest mob ever. So it's a really simple and cool premise, but it looks like a really exciting game that is completely focused on gameplay. This game really stands out in terms of its vision. The goal of the creators is to create a complete metaverse that's always evolving and where NFTs can create an ownership of everything in the cities and everything in the game. Players will be able to join a team of other players and have flexibility to define their play style, whether opting for a tank, a damage dealer, or a support role. They can select from a varied roster of characters, each equipped with unique abilities such as wielding a hand cannon for firepower, using a hammer for close combat, utilising a jetpack and rocket launcher for aerial attacks, and showcasing precision with a sniper rifle, and more. The aim of this game is to play strategically and not recklessly. Players can immerse themselves in diverse game modes including team deathmatches and control games. They strategize with their selected characters to demonstrate their skills on the frenzy battlefield and engage in intense battles for the excitement and the satisfying flavour of victory. And then players will also be able to join the global esports community, and gaming enthusiasts can participate in tournaments alongside well-known esports teams, putting their skills to the test and aiming to secure a coveted spot among the ranks of these professional gaming organisations. So this whole game is going to be broken into, you're going to have pro gamers that actually get paid to play, and then you're going to have people who are just startup gamers who are new to gaming or maybe aren't pro gamers yet and they're looking to move into the area of pro gamers. What's really cool about this is players are going to be able to create basically everything in this game. So they'll be able to create their own skins, characters, in-game objects. I imagine they might be able to create buildings or build things within the game, and I imagine they're probably going to be able to own bits of territory within the game, and that ownership will be like an NFT. And then there's going to be an in-game marketplace where users will be able to trade items, and some of these items will be items that they've created and some of them will be items that are already in the game. And then there's going the in-game currency will be the cryptocurrency called Metal, and users can buy items on the marketplace using Metal, and they can win Metal by completing tasks and by entering and winning competitions. conditions. So this is a game that is going to incentivize users to play. And the creators of the game have already created successful projects in the past like Call of Duty and Tekken. So we have some really, really top developers working on this game. The creators are also experienced with cryptocurrencies and in computer science. And obviously, as you can see, this is a fully doxed team. So a rug pull in this scenario is incredibly unlikely. And what's really, really cool about this is there's a really big buzz already behind Bad Mad Robots, the computer game. And this is just a really important thing to note. The buzz behind this game is real. People aren't excited about the cryptocurrency. In fact, most people probably don't even know that the crypto exists yet. Players are actually just excited about playing this game and about the universe that is being built. So currently there are 12 esports teams with over 9 million total followers already signed up playing the Bad Mad Robots tournament. So a lot of eyes is going to be on this game once it becomes active. And not only will players be able to create their own in-game items, but there will also be in-game digital collectibles. So the concept of digital collectibles extends beyond traditional in-game items and encompasses a diverse range of elements the players can possess and interact with within a gaming environment. So these digital collectibles include character and weapon skins, avatars, graffiti, sound and speech effects, unique visual effects, unique animations, experience boosts and more. And I'm imagining and hoping that it'll include owning areas of the maps in the game as well. And what sets these digital collectibles apart is the capability to transfer them into non-fungible tokens. So these collectibles will provide a unique and verifiable ownership structure for these in-game items, allowing players to truly own and trade them on the blockchain platforms. The integration of NFTs into the gaming ecosystem not only enhances player engagement, but also opens up new opportunities for creativity, customization, and economic participation within the gaming community. So to simplify that, it actually creates a whole in-game economy where people actually own things and could trade it for this currency called metal, which will have value. So let's look at the utility for metal as a token. So metal is, as we said, the primary token in the game, and it has a total issuance of 2.75 billion tokens. The metal token will be utilized for all financial transactions in the game, including in-game purchases, season pass acquisitions, tournament prize awards, and other activities. The token is currently available on the Polygon network, and with its infrastructure being designed for multi-chain functionality, this will allow for expansion into other networks. And in such cases, a bridge is going to be provided to ensure seamless and uninterrupted transfer of capabilities. And as the creators put it, when they look at the bigger picture for this game and they think about the integration of games, Web3, cryptocurrency, and the whole GameFi ecosystem, they say that Web3 empowers us to challenge the current norm where all the proceeds of playing and transacting in a game go only to the gaming companies. Given the substantial time and value players contribute to these platforms, it is only fair that they also receive fair compensation. So the economic model of the project incorporates various schemes and mechanisms that have been meticulously analysed and researched. These are designed to generate positive incentives for the internal currency, encouraging players to retain it. And if all that doesn't get you excited, the creators have announced that Metal will also pursue a deflationary tokenomic system. So the deflationary mechanism involves reducing the total number of issued tokens over time. However, as they go on to say here, relying only on token burning to achieve this can miss the aspect of growth, potentially leading to the redistribution of fixed value across fewer tokens. So the game creators say that a truly effective deflationary tokenomic strategy should integrate both the concepts of growth, which is inflation, and supply reduction, which is burning or deflation, where the rate of burning surpasses that of inflation. This approach fosters overall healthy expansion while also enhancing token value through a decreased token supply. So I don't know if the big picture of this is really opening up to you as you listen to this. Kind of took me a while to get my head around it and think of what the future is that we're building. But the future that we're building in games and in Web3 is where, people aren't just going to be using things like Twitch to earn money. Just playing games is going to earn them money, and whole economies are going to be created within these games, and possibly a day could come where people's whole income and their job is just going to be based in playing computer games. So let's take a look at the roadmap then. So this game is currently just going through its beta testing phase, and then next year the game will launch and the esports competitions will begin. So 2024 is the beta phase for this game. Some marketing is coming into place, and partnerships are developing for this game, and it's expanding to different parts of the world. And then in 2025 is when the game's going to launch, and we're going to start seeing huge influx of gamers, and we're going to see competitions beginning. Now, I'm not a huge gamer, so I don't understand the significance of some of the partnerships that this game has got, but I've been told that their partnerships are amazing. And for example, they have a partnership with Steam, and that's even a company that I know. And then they also have partnerships with Liartes Studios, I think it's called, Oxia, Origins, and Fancy Studios, Crew 3, and loads of other partnerships which are apparently are a big deal as well that I don't know. So I'm probably overlooking some of their really great partnerships. And what's really great about this game is they're targeting partnerships all over the world. So their goal is to bring this game global and have people in every different country playing this game. So in terms of Metal's tokenomics, there's currently a circulating supply of 720 million, and the max supply is 2.75 billion. So already a good chunk of the supply is out in the ecosystem, but it can still grow a lot. So the game's creators are very conscious of the need to play the tokenomics game correctly, and their goal is to make Metal very valuable so that it is a worthwhile reward to its players. And then the more valuable Metal becomes, the more players that can be attracted to the game, and in turn the more the games can be improved, which again will raise the value of Metal again and again. So this is a really unique project that could create a very strong ecosystem and really grow the value of Metal. Currently, Metal costs around 8 cents with a market cap of around $80 million. And currently, in my opinion, the best exchange to buy Metal on is Gate.io. I think that is a reliable exchange, but I also expect Metal to be added to a lot more exchanges in the near future. And then with the game launching next year, and with the demand that is going to bring that's going to be brought from players and speculators, this is a project I can see growing to a market cap of billions of dollars. So I could imagine that a 10x, maybe even a 20x, and possibly even a 30x in this project is quite possible. And who knows, I don't really know where GameFi is going in the future, but we all know computer games are huge. So possibly this project could even go way, way higher than that. But I'm hoping to see at least a 10 or a 20x. And you know what? It actually is a shame that this game is releasing next year, because it might release after the bull run. And it would be great if the bull run and the game's release were aligned with each other, because I could see that pushing this token even way higher. Now, there's obviously always risk, and cryptos can go to zero, but I do think that short term the risk for this project is quite low. Like, it already has so much backing, so much interest, and so much is happening over the next year, and the game hasn't even launched yet. So you can imagine for the next few years this project should be quite successful, and who knows, maybe they'll end up using Metal on other projects. So I think the return should be substantial enough. Anyway guys, so check out the video on screen now to see the number one crypto that I'm accumulating this year, and I'll see you on the outside.